Alright, moving on. As you see, there's the new clip for the choke rod, which I will install right there in a moment. And after that, we can bolt the air horn on with the 9 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And with the handy dandy instructions, you can see that there's a sequence that they go on, and they are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we will tighten them down in that order. Alright, just to recap, I got the clip on the choke rod, and the 9 screws in the air horn are in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, next on the agenda is the accelerator pump linkage. I am going to put on the new retaining clip there, and take off the old one here, and then after that we are going to reinstall the linkage for the accelerator pump, which will go into here and rest on top of the pump. And of course we remember that there's a little pin in there, and the kit does come with a new pin, but I'm gonna reuse this one because it's real tight and I'm not even sure how I would get that out. So that's what we're gonna do next. As you can see, the new clip is on, accelerator pump is in, and what I did to get the pin in was I tilted the carburetor on its edge, and then I put a flat head screwdriver right in between there and gently pried it. The pin went through, and as you can see, the pin is setting right there. Perfect. Now I'm ready for the idle set screws. They're right here. They're cleaned up. Obviously one came out a little cleaner than the other. They're probably brass or something, so kind of a soft metal. And they go back in the carb into here and here. And I wrote down when we started it was 4.5 turns till they bottomed out. So I will put these in and then undo them 4.5 turns so that they are right where they were before we started. Well, you can see the set screws are in. So next we're going to put the secondaries back in. That's the hanger, the secondary rods, and the tiny screw that holds them in. And they go back in right across here. That's probably where the screw goes. And I'm not sure if you can see the 2 holes where the jets are. The metering rods for the secondaries go in right there. There you go. That's where those are going to go next. Alright, as you can see, I got the secondaries screwed back in. And just to test the functionality real quick, we can swing back and see the butterflies on the secondaries with the cam raising the metering rods out. So it seems to be working okay. Alright, getting near the home stretch here. That's the fuel inlet, and there's the nut, and there's the new filter and the new spring and the new gasket that were in the kit. So I'm going to put the gasket on, and then I'm going to put the spring inside. We're going to put the filter in. It has a paper gasket on there. We're going to make sure this is facing the correct way. I'll go in like that. And then I will screw on the fuel inlet nut, and we should be good to go. Alright, the fuel inlet nut is in. I finger tightened it in, but just a little note. This is a 1-inch wrench, and this is a 5/8 inch flare nut wrench. I had to buy these tools to do the job because I didn't know better and used a regular wrench and rounded the nuts on the old fuel line, as you can see here, and I had to cut it to get it off. So I had to order a new fuel line, which you can see right there, which I will be installing with the new proper tools. Okay, that's pretty much it. The carburetor has been reassembled for the most part. And the next series of videos will be me installing it back onto the car, and hopefully it'll run and we won't have too much adjusting to do, and things will be back to cruising like normal.